All right, what's up, guys? I'm starting a new challenge where I grow this Twitter account from 0 to 1,000 followers in the next 45 days. And in this video, I'm going to lay out my entire strategy and how I plan to do it, and kind of show you guys what you can do yourself so that you can grow a Twitter account, one of these faceless Twitter accounts, so that you can drive traffic to your product and make your first 10,000 per month. So let's get started. And this is the Twitter account that I've already created. So you can see that I named it this. I've wrote a few tweets already, but yeah, like I'm going to go into Figma to show you guys my actual strategy. I have a Figma board created, and essentially the strategy is going to be simple, but it's still going to take a lot of work. So let me show you guys like what it would take and kind of all the different tools that I'll be using to grow it from 0 to 1,000 followers. And the reason that 1,000 is important is because that's like the amount of followers where once you get to 1,000 followers, all your tweets have a possibility of going viral. And when you're below that number, sometimes even if you write a really good tweet, it won't go viral. But once you hit the 1,000 mark, that is a point where like any of your tweets can go viral. So that's the reason why we're going from 0 to 1,000. And right now it's at 16, which some of these are like, I think, bots, because this is a account that is aged already. Anyways, let's get into the actual strategy. So basically, step one is just being super clear of like the audience that I want to target. So this account is named Boring Reddit Marketer. So the entire like all the content will be around Reddit. And more importantly, the thing that I want to clarify first is like who are the people that I want to target, and like what type of content do I want to provide them that can give the most amount of value. So basically, the people that I want to target are marketers that are interested in marketing on Reddit, and their goal is to make money on Reddit. So goal is to make money. So all of my content on this account will be posting how they can make money off of Reddit. So like starting out, maybe I'll post some infographics, maybe some threads, some one-off tweets, right? So just having this being super clear is part one, which goes a long way, because like when you're trying to like think of like what content you want to create, just having the idea of who you're speaking to is very useful. And then the other thing that is useful is sometimes I'll have like pictures of the target audience. So in this case, maybe I search up like B2B marketers person, and if you like go into images, you can kind of like see like the people that you're actually trying to reach. So just having like a visual representation of like what they look like is very important. So like probably like these guys probably are my target audience. And so let me just go through like this, right? So this is like a pretty good image. So just having like the actual target audience. So step two is finding content that already works. So this involves a little bit of research, but this might be the most important part after step one, just because half the work of trying to find content will go a long way. Just because if something has already gone viral once, then there is a higher probability of it going viral again. And even if you're starting out, it might be hard to tell like why a certain content piece has gone viral, but it's a lot. It has a higher probability of going viral again than trying to create it from scratch. So yeah, that's like a long-winded way of just saying that if you find content that are going viral and you copy it, then it has a higher likelihood of going viral again. So yeah, this is like finding viral content, and I've already done it, which is I just scrolled on my For You page, and I found these two pieces of content that got like 10K views, and then this one here got 20K views. So we're going to use this in the example next. But the last step is creating variations, right? So this goes hand in hand with step 2, which is after you find viral content, then you want to create variations of it. So there's a bunch of ways that you can create variations, but I'll just go over some of the ways that I do it and kind of like how I grew some of these other accounts in the past. So like this is like one of the accounts that I grew that has brought in a lot of business for LocalRank, one of my products that I'm working on. And it's called Boring Local SEO. I'm not sure if this page will load because my internet is really slow right now. But yeah, like this account grew from 0 to 3K followers, I think in the last 3 months. So it's pretty quick for a new account. But essentially what you want to do is just create variations of stuff that's already gone viral. So all you need to do is create like content that has like 10% or 5% change from the stuff that's already gone viral in your certain niche, and you'll go viral again. So yeah, like that's the general premise of how you grow from like 0 to 1K. And obviously there's like a lot of small nuances in between each step, but this is like the high level strategy of like what you need to do on each account to grow it to a small follower base. So let's get started with these two tweets and kind of show you guys how I would create variations, which is the most important part. So the first thing that you can do is you can just paste this all into ChatGPT and tell it to create variations. And the problem with that though is that sometimes with ChatGPT, it doesn't have enough context about your brand and the style that you want. And this is like very important because if you want to create an account that has like a loyal following, then you need to make sure that the style is consistent and it's all about the product or service that you're trying to sell. So the easiest way that you can create variations is using Garen. And obviously I'm like a bit biased because I am like building Garen, but we've used it to grow this site, this account, Boring Local SEO. Like I'm not sure if this will load, but like you guys can search it, and this grew from like 0 to 3K using like the exact tool that I'm about to show you guys. So essentially what you want to do is you want to just copy and paste the Twitter tweets that you want to create variations of, and just paste it within Garen, and it will scrape it and kind of have everything here. So you just need to paste both links. So let me paste this one here. Yeah, this one, I think this might be a bug, honestly. Let me see. Because it has this like S64. So let me try pasting again without this. All right, so I will fix this bug after this video, but yeah, if you just make sure like when you paste it that it is a clean URL with just the tweet ID, and we'll like probably have this fixed. But anyways, so you paste the content into Garen, and the next thing that you want to do is you want to click on AI chat, because we're going to be using AI to create variations. So in the past, you would have to find tweets and then manually write it in that certain style. But the great thing about AI right now is that it can actually follow the style and the format that you kind of instruct it to. So it makes creating content very fast. So even if you have a new account, you can schedule up to like a month's worth of content in probably a day of actual work. And obviously, like over time, this will get like a lot easier once we improve like the product itself in Garen. But yeah, right now I think you can probably create a month's worth of content in like an hour or so. So anyways, so this is the first tweet that we want to create, and all you need to do is drag it in here. And then the other thing that you can do is, let's say you have a brand that you want to promote. So what you can do is you can just like add your brand asset. So here I've already created my brand, which is Reddit marketer, and this is like information about what this Twitter is about and kind of the brand voice. this one is a bit inaccurate. Like the brand information would just be, this is Twitter about posting real sauce around marketing on Reddit. So this is good enough. I'll click save because I'm not actually promoting a product. This is mostly just promoting the Reddit account. So you can add the brand node, and this will add the information about the brand inside Garen. And obviously with this, like for your product or for your service, you would have information about your brand and your service, which is why, like, when it creates variations, it would be hyper relevant to the product or service that you're trying to sell. So right now we have the tweet that I like plus the brand information. And then the next step will just be prompting the AI chat of creating more variations. So if you see at the bottom, there is a button that says create 4 variations, and you can just click on this and then about using but use Reddit brand. So hopefully this will create it, and I will definitely see like why it didn't use the brand information after this video. But yeah, let's see. So the bright news is that you will get a lot of credits even if you're on the base plan. So while it's in beta, you guys can test out, and if there's any issues like this, just message support and they'll be able to help figure out like why like the prompts aren't following it. So yeah, so now it did it. So I think what it took was we had to say using use the Reddit brand, and I just renamed it. So I think that's something that we should probably improve in the product. But anyways, we have the 4 variations now, and let's see what it created. So I made blank in 2024 ripping Reddit post. Here's the no cap method in 11 steps, and it writes it all down. Yeah, this is good. And then we have 3 other variations. So probably like what I would do is I would just like read through all 3 and then like just pick the one that is actually the best one. So let's say this one is good, and I just copy and paste and schedule it in a scheduler. So also there are notes, so you can just like add all the content here and then just schedule it later. And let's try for the other Twitter tweet that we scraped. So let's disconnect this node, move this here, and then tell it to create 4 variations. So scroll up. All right. Okay, that pasted it in there, which is a bug that we need to fix. Okay, so, and just double check. So it is tweet 2, and we mentioned Reddit brand. So information. Let me try this. All right, so it finally got it. So you can see that it has 4 variations about Reddit content. So this is 1 variation, 2, 3, 4, and then what you can do is, even if like 2 out of the 4 are really good, you can just schedule it 1 week apart, so that you're not posting the same content in the same days. So that's probably what I'm going to do, which is schedule this like 1 week apart on each one. And yeah, anyways, that's it for the end of this video. This will be a case study, so probably this will be like part 1, and then it'll be like a 10-part series. All right, see you guys later.